Greetings, Zombie Slayers, Super Jim here, back with part 4 of my high round solo strategy here for Buried on Black Ops 2 Zombies. And yes, I am back at the mystery box here, trying to get the Ray Gun Mark II, and failing. Still, it's taken me a while. Ah, come on. I've only got a couple more shots here. I keep getting the time bomb, it's just crazy. I wish it had more uses, but sadly it doesn't. Come on, one more hit. Oh, teasing me again. I get the Galil. Okay, so we're going to have to build up some more points, so things could be worse. We've got Paralyzer, obviously, and the Galil, so we'll try camping back here again in this saloon corridor area. Should be able to build up a ton of points with this thing though, especially since the zombies are getting a little bit harder to kill here at round 18. So that's pretty cool, having the green mist so you can reload safely here in this map with Vulture Aid. How many perks are there now, guys, across all the different zombies maps and the different Call of Duties? Quite a few. Quite a few. Including some we don't see too much of, like Deadshot Daiquiri and stuff like that. Okay, so I have to wait for this stuff to wear off because the whole corridor is pretty much full of this green mist now. Come on, zombies. There should be a big group of them coming any moment now. Here we go. Sweet. Oh, it's getting pretty crowded in here. And I'm almost out of ammo in this Galil now. Still got a few zombies left in this round by the looks of it. So let's use the Paralyzer for a bit. Ooh, max ammo, beautiful. So that's the amazing thing about this wonder weapon, guys. Unlike some wonder weapons, you still get all the drops with it. You still get pretty much the regular amount of points for killing zombies with it. And it is just one of the most OP wonder weapons ever. I mean, it doesn't kill zombies super fast, like say the Thunder Gun used to do or anything like that, but you never need ammo for it, and you still get drops. It's just crazy good. And even though it does have like a cooldown sort of thing going on it, come on, give me this Mark II ray gun, guys, come on. Even though it does have a cooldown sort of cycle on it, if you use it too much, you can actually feather the trigger, as you will have seen me doing already, so it never actually overheats. So that's not really an issue, and you'll still kill zombies and get through the rounds that way. Oh, we got the regular ray gun. I'm not going to pick that up though, guys, because if I do take the regular ray gun, you can't get the Mark II ray gun if you have that. So, it seems crazy, but I'm going to ignore the regular ray gun. The Mark II is just so much better, guys, it really is. Oh, the SMR, definitely not going to pick that up. Well, I'm not going to hold on to it for too long, let's put it that way. Swap it out for the next weapon here. So we get the Barrett. Couple more hits here. Oh, the RPG. This is actually pretty fun, Pack-a-Punch, but I'm not going to go down that path. I keep getting the Galil back as my final gun. That's quite coincidental. Anyway, I guess we'll do the same again for round 19 than we did in round 18. Seemed to work pretty good for us last time. Okay, let's maybe grab the key. This is another location you can find it in, guys. And we'll release the giant. He might be handy to have him so we can feed him candy to get an extra spin out the box. I should have thought of that earlier, really. So we'll let him out of his cage.
Oh, he's scared.
And kill the last zombie here. To head into round 19. So what I'm going to do with this playthrough, guys, is basically I'm going to show you all the way through to round 30, unedited, and then I'm going to show you some much higher rounds, just so you guys can see the really high round strategy that you can use in this map. That is very easy and very effective to get to high rounds. And at some point, I'm going to show you guys a training spot as well that you can run in. But let's concentrate on getting some more points so we can get the ray gun Mark II here. Basically, I like to have the ray gun Mark II because it's a gun you can switch to quickly on the off chance that the one weapon does overheat or you get yourself in a tight situation. A lot of zombies coming now. And you do need to shoot yourself out of trouble with that thing. Sweet. Look at those points racking up. Where'd that guy go? Okay. So, yeah. I'm not sure how many zombies we have left in this round. Okay, we're out of ammo on the Galil anyway. Okay, so perhaps we've just got a few walkers left now. Let's take care of this crawler. Crawlers can be annoying when you're camping with this wonder weapon because they can do you damage while you're trying to take care of the walkers or the runners that you usually get. Okay, back to the box. Of course. We got some more zombies spawning in. Uh-oh. Quite a few. That's weird. Sometimes I find that spot, that corridor where I was camping in the back of the saloon back there a moment ago, it does kind of sometimes glitch out the spawns so that none of the zombies spawn while you're in that corridor, and you have to kind of step out of the corridor into the saloon, the main saloon area, for them to start spawning again, which can then block you off if they jump through the window in numbers. So you have to be very careful in that. And actually, for that reason, because of that problem with the spawn system in the saloon... Oh yeah, we got it, guys! We got it! Alright. Yeah, but if you do get that spawn, the zombies not spawning in while you're in that corridor until you step outside the corridor, then you're better off just going and camping at the jug corridor because they will constantly spawn while you're in that one. But we'll see how we go for a few more rounds back here. Now we're pretty much set up, guys, except for Pack-a-Punching. So we're going to Pack-a-Punch both of these weapons, maybe even the ballistic knife just for the hell of it. But I'm going to have to build up the points to do that. Ooh, max ammo. Don't really need it, but I'll grab it. And then we're going to be basically sitting pretty for a super high round run, and we can go as high as we want. Obviously, it's dependent on how long I want to leave my Xbox on. Okay, cool. So if you use the paralyzer correctly, guys, it should never really get any hotter than about 30. You notice that counter that you get when you're using it basically goes up from 0, which is the coolest, up to 115 or something like that, actually, is the hottest it can get before it stops working, and you have to let it cool down a bit. But if you use it correctly by tapping it the way I'm doing, like tapping it every second or so, you'll still kill zombies before they can get to you, and it will never overheat either. So that's the best way to use it. If you're holding down the trigger, you're doing it wrong, basically, with this thing. So we've got tons of zombies still coming here. Ooh, nuke. I'm actually going to hit the nukes when we get into the higher rounds because I just want to get through them as quickly as possible. But for the time being, I'm trying to build up points to Pack-a-Punch. We do actually have enough to Pack-a-Punch now, depending on how many points the Ghost still offers. Hopefully they don't steal any. Now we've got the ray gun, we should be able to shoot our way through there. Let's grab some candy so the giant will leave his cell, because he tends to stay in there unless you actually pick up booze or candy. You don't actually have to give it to him, but then he'll start coming out to try and follow you. Okay, let's get through this mansion here. Come on, ghosts. I thought one was going to spawn in his bedroom, but it didn't. But with the ray gun, it is super easy. Like, you pretty much know when you're playing solo, you know where the ghosts are going to come from exactly, and if you push up quickly, it's super easy getting through there. But in multiplayer, you get hordes more ghosts, especially if 4 go through at once. It's just crazy hectic, and you have to be super careful when you do that to keep your points. Okay, let's find our way through the maze. Obviously, the maze has changed on us this time. Is that a ghost back there somewhere? Okay, we'll hop over this gate here using the paralyzer, I think. It's the easiest way. Let's cheat. And we'll go down and Pack-a-Punch both weapons. Where's this ghost at? It's trying to find its way through the maze. Apparently ghosts can't float over gates like I can. Let's get down here and Pack-a-Punch anyway while we're waiting for it. We won't get an extra perk this time because I've got all 7 perks for this map. They still drop a perk bottle though. Okay, so we get the Petrifier. And the Petrifier doesn't seem to be that much different from the regular Paralyzer wonder weapon. It's probably got sort of like the flamethrower from World at War. Once you Pack-a-Punch it, it doesn't heat up so quickly. It's like it's got that cooling system going. And I don't know, I haven't tested it, but it may be a little bit more powerful in terms of damage. And we get the Porter's Mark II ray gun, Pack-a-Punched as well. So the Pack-a-Punch camo on this map, guys, is a little bit boring actually. It's just kind of the, I don't know what you would call that, but it kind of looks, I guess it's the same as the TranZit Pack-a-Punch camo, isn't it? It's got that kind of, how would you describe that? It's almost an obsidian look, or looks kind of like an oil spill. I don't know, guys. I have no words to describe it, but it's not one of the better ones. It looks alright, but I've seen better Pack-a-Punch camos than that one. Anyway, we are basically ready to go for some high rounds now, guys. So we're pretty much set up awesomely now. We don't need anything at all to start getting through these rounds super quickly and super efficiently. Let's kill the last few zombies here. And head into round 21. So we'll try camping back at the saloon and see how we go. Actually, you know what? Because my head chopper is back here, I'm actually going to come back to the jug corridor instead. Plus, we were having a few little spawn issues there. It was getting a little bit glitchy. Probably half the zombies get killed by the head chopper, which is pretty awesome. And the other thing with the head chopper, the way you can use it, let's just get that insta-kill. Oh, and a nuke as well. Sweet. But another way that you can use the head chopper combined with the green mist super effectively. Oh, we've got Leroy coming down here for us. Might as well give him the candy and he'll smash some zombies for us. They don't actually get killed in the sense of getting subtracted from the total number of zombies in the round, but it's kind of funny to see him smash them for you. But getting back to what I was saying, basically with the green mist combined with the head chopper, speaking of which, the head chopper's just gone kaput on me, but what you can actually do in using the paralyzer as well is they'll come through the head chopper, you freeze them in the head chopper with the paralyzer. Any that get past it, you can actually step into the green mist and they will run back through the head chopper to sort of give them the double rinse and repeat action going on this thing. So you can kill a ton of zombies with the head chopper. You obviously don't get points for head chopper kills, but if you just want to kill the zombies to get through the round, it's actually pretty effective. Okay, so that was a fairly quick round. Let's put another head chopper up here, and we'll try out this corridor again. So as I said before, that position there for the head chopper is pretty awesome because you kill half the zombies coming through that window there, as well as any zombies that try and come through that doorway, and you don't get any zombies spawning behind you in this corridor. Plus you have the benefit of an escape route that you can run back down the corridor around that dog leg, and then jump out the hole there if you need to. So this is actually a pretty awesome spot for camping. You can get all 4 players in here pretty comfortably because of this kind of alcove to my right here, and just basically sit back here with one person with the paralyzer protecting the group and the other people getting tons of points off the zombies and helping with the kills. So this is what I mean, these crawlers are super annoying. Okay, so the zombies will have backed off because we stood in the green mist for a bit there, but they'll be rushing us pretty soon when they get up the stairs again. It's pretty crazy the number of hats in this map. I don't know, like they just went mental with giving the zombies funny little hats to wear. And when the head chopper chops their head off, it actually chops off their hat for some reason, rather than their actual head. It would have been cool if they had the zombies' heads piling up on the ground, but from what I've seen, it's pretty much just their hats that sit there on the ground. Hats and their boots and their arms and their legs. But yeah, World at War was quite a bit more gory than subsequent Call of Duties that featured zombies. I don't know why they took out that level of like gore and the gibs and all that we got in World at War, but I guess there was censorship issues there. And in Australia, we usually have super strict game censorship. Like they took all the gore out of Left 4 Dead 2, for example. Made them completely recut the game and take all that stuff out for some reason. Even though there's much gorier games that we can get in Australia, like I would say that Killing Floor is way more gory, for example. And that's not censored here, but Left 4 Dead 2 was really, really censored. And they were supposed to have reviewed that because basically we never had an R rating for video games, so that's the reason basically they had to cut all that stuff out. But even though we had it for movies, they were supposed to change that law in January this year actually, but I haven't really heard much about whether that was done or not. Not that I've been keeping up to date with my legal stuff, but yeah, I'd be interested to find out if they change that and whether we can get a new version uncensored of Left 4 Dead 2 and some of those games. But guys, that's where we'll leave it for this video, and we'll come back to the action in part 5. Please remember to rate and comment. For now, it is Slippery Jim out. Thanks for watching.
Mr. Monkey just wanted to play!